it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddison here. It's time for another episode of The Vampire Diaries. It's episode 15 of this season. Usually I would be looking forward to getting into an episode, see what is going to be very intriguing, what will advance the plot. I'm just not ready for this episode. There are just some episodes that I'm just like, I'm not looking forward to this just because of the pain. Yeah. Recent example, episode 10, season 3 of Person of Interest. That's a great example. So, yeah. Ironically being one of the best shows or one of the best episodes on that show that I've seen. But, yeah. Like I said, I'm just not ready, given the, obviously, ending of the last episode. I expect Kai to be on his bullshit, maybe, this episode. I don't know. But also pain. That's a very, very, I guess accurate sentiment coming into this episode. So why don't we get into this episode of The Vampire Diaries? It's episode 15 of season 6. Let's go.
Well, everyone dies eventually, sweetie, but not for long.
This is really starting to hit the fields.
I'm still here.
Well, then
Great
you'll be all
start.
grown up.
Sorry, just water.
Help yourself.
You trying to write the eulogy?
What are you not writing?
You believe your mother entrusted me to eulogize her?
That's
There'll be people around you day in and day out like they're afraid to leave you alone. The worst day? That's next week.
Oh.
And there's nothing but quiet.
That's when reality sets in.
Just a heads up.
list of people to call. It's okay. I called him.
Oh! Ah! So close and so far.
Stay 200 and home. You hear that, me? Home.
We're coming back? Alright. Alright, let's do this. I'm just waiting for some inconvenience to happen because Bonnie can never catch a break on this show.
Nice now, in case you were wondering.
There's gonna be some setbacks though.
And well, I think it's dropped.
Yeah.
Because I'm...
Vomiting.
Where's the bathroom?
Oh no. Oh! He's vomiting blood! No, not Damon flashbacks. No. Oh.
What are you doing?
Be on your way.
Oh, my
Oh,
heart.
I see that you...
I can't. That's so weird though. Seeing, like, not seeing Paul as Stefan interact. Yeah. And you got Ian as David, but he's not interacting with. Yeah, it's weird. It's weird.
You've been in love twice in your life, Stefan. Setting aside that it was technically the same face. Does this feel like that?
I mean, it's understandable that Stefan doesn't want to make the worst move on
Caroline wants
a
the real
hard
deal, and
time
if you
for
don't,
Caroline.
court.
The circumstance, casual acquaintances, loved ones.
I kissed Stefan.
Ah! Ah! Look at her face, like ah!
If it's bad, I feel like he won't be honest. Not today.
Caroline and Stefan go through the
Talk
same
about it
predicament.
tomorrow. You already have a lot on your plate.
Yeah. Obviously, it's gonna be awkward. Like, hey, we kissed. Then her mom died. Like, I would be in a flurry. Like, how do you process from that? Like, how do you proceed? How do you go forward? How do you establish things? Like, when obviously Caroline's got a lot more other things on her plate at the minute. So, yeah.
Because I'm magically diseased.
What does WebMD say about this?
Oh.
Oh, I would just. Oh. Is he chat? Is he? Oh my god!
Did you see Prison Worlds? As in more than one.
There's an infinite
There's no one to
number.
mention that.
No, I did not know that.
This is it.
So I've got an infinite number, let me guess.
No one to stop.
And here's the thing. I said that something was going to kick Bonnie's ass in this episode. Like, oh, I'm going home. No, you're not, because this show apparently hates Bonnie. And now we've just got this whole crisis on infinite prison Earths. I guess. Doesn't have the same ring to it, but... I mean, obviously they never said... oh, there's an infinite number, there's just more than one. But I just can't help but think, like, if there's more than one Earth, you just go back to, like, when you do explore the multiverse and all of that, you just think there is an infinite number of Earths out there. So that's why I'm saying, oh, there's a crisis on infinite prison worlds, or prison Earths, should I say. Ha! There we go! I'm going home. No, you're not. No, you're not.
I'm worried about Caroline. I
It's
don't
all
think she's handling
bullshit.
this as well.
Cannot decide what to say.
You could have just said goodbye.
Oh, I said I wasn't going to cry, but...
I loved you when you weren't a witch. And I'm pretty sure I will still love you.
Damn.
Regardless.
He doesn't see the witch, he sees the person.
Pretty sure.
At least 92%.
Jesus Christ. Just marry or whatever already. My heart.
Sure you're doing okay?
Yeah.
Hug her. I don't know.
When we're alone after you've had a chance to get through the day.
Yeah, God, of course.
It's all just gonna be
This
a
is not
mess,
the
isn't
time.
it? In
I'm
terms
so
of emotions
sorry.
and handling all your eggs in one basket.
Don't be sorry.
Oh, my heart.
I'm gonna be alright, Mom. I promise.
Oh.
Everything will be fine after today.
Oh.
I'm ready.
That or I finally had a psychotic break.
Oh God, come on. Oh, is this the... Wait. Aliens! No! She's found the Aurora Borealis! At this time of year! This part of the country! Localized entirely within a hell dimension. Oh no! We've gone further back. Nearly like 100 years.
Caroline does not deserve you bringing it here.
That's it. I mean, it does suck with
We're
him and
here today
Liv,
to pay
but
our tribute and our respect.
it's... yeah.
This is the last call for Sheriff Forbes.
Oh.
No response. Radio number 26 is out of service after 12 years.
Liz Forbes was my friend. In her last moments, she asked me to pass along a message to her daughter. But I cut her off before. Your mom wanted you to know how proud of you she was. And she should be.
Yep, she should be.
Beautiful, strong woman.
Oh.
And she was a hero to me.
Oh.
Goodbye, Sheriff. You will be missed.
Go in kindness. Go in love.
Oh.
Go in faith. Leave the day. Let us go
Holy damn.
into the dark. Not afraid, not alone. Let us hope by some good pleasure
Damn, Caroline.
safely to arrive at home.
Beautiful. Just beautiful. It was just really, really beautiful.
And watching the way all those cops honored her today, I want to be a part of something like that.
Oh.
So I talked to one of the deputies.
No way, Matt.
Application. There's this officer training program.
I'll never forget it. You're welcome. But I'll be fine, Elena. Okay?
Of course you're gonna have constant worry, right?
Just how to get through today.
Oh, heck. Damn. Oh, she's just... Oh. Oh, is she back? Yep, May 10. Okay. You can piss off! No, you can piss off! Is that the mom? That's Mama Salvatore, isn't it?
It wasn't food poisoning.
What was it?
You said I'm pregnant.
What? Ah! What? Whoa, 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 whoa! What the fuck? Alaric's gonna be a daddy?
Let alone get married. Oh my god.
That's not a pity for me. No way.
I bought this the day after your brother died.
Oh my
Caroline's
god.
mom was sick
What
and
the
you were in danger.
fuck?
Just marry me.
What the hell is... Oh my god.
I can't believe this.
What, the pregnancy or the proposal?
At least 92%.
Oh, come on.
Yes.
That's gonna get ingrained in my head.
True love in the messed up way that you and I have experienced it, but
It's there.
I think this could turn into something even better.
You never know unless that leap of faith is took, right?
Forget it, some ruin and some regret it. I never meant
Just use a lie down, okay?
You don't want to feel tomorrow.
Not the humanity
That's the plan,
switch.
right? You're not going to feel tomorrow. Because you're going to turn it all off.
Carrie, don't do this.
I thought I could get through the rough patch. That is your experience. Okay, I have more control over my vampire self than you ever did.
Alright, that's bold.
My experience will be different.
It's not going to...
Were they mistakes?
I mean, they are going to be regret
You
at
came
the
out
end
the
of the
other
day.
end. The worst part of the pain was gone. And that's what I need.
Needs a little break.
It hurts so bad. I can't breathe. I can't do worse. I can't, okay? I shouldn't have to.
No one should have to. It's not fair. I'm not gonna let you do this.
Or she's gonna snap her neck. Just so she can go through with it. Yeah. Fuck's sake.
Honey.
Oh!
one and only.
Oh! Venom! Oh!
Made it.
Shit!
What?
Mom!
It's my mother.
Knew it! I knew it! Oh, heck. We didn't get to see what she looked like as well. But not just that, though. It just... See, like, especially if there is another presence there, and there is a bit of emphasis on... I mean, obviously, it was a growing moment for Damon to not... You know, to learn from history, should I say, and, yeah. But I was like, you just spitball, like, what if that's his mom? And boom. So yeah, it was. Yeah, I felt like it was a no-brainer. But yeah. Oh, this episode's just been hectic. I mean, there's just so much, right? Good and bad. Yeah. I don't know, like it was a mixture in a sense of of good and bad. It was a very sad episode, but it was also very upbeat. Like, I'm glad that body came back. But that's it though. Like, what we're gonna do about Mommy Dearest? Like, is she just gonna be stuck there? Like, surely she's gonna be stuck there. Like, we're not gonna do some kind of rescue mission, right? Yeah, that was quite the episode. Quite the episode. I mean, I don't even know like where to start because so much was happening with that episode. To be fair, both, like I said, good and bad. So yeah, but I mean, that was a real strong follow up because, I mean, obviously it was going to get emotional when it came to the ending of the last episode and say goodbye to Sheriff Forbes. Well, we didn't even say goodbye to Liz. This episode was the goodbye. So yeah, I just like, here's the thing with Caroline and her decision to turn. Like, here's I know that I feel like some people might want to smack me in the head for some of the times, and don't get me wrong, there have been times where I do feel like Caroline's decisions are not for the best, but I do have a bit of a weak spot for Caroline, especially early days of the Vampire Diaries. So yeah. And I know that there have been comments in regards to, some of the stuff that she has done. Like, they might not necessarily agree with it, which is fine. I kind of get it. I kind of get the whole idea to switch her humanity off. And that's it, though. It's not like it's a heel turn or anything like that, or whatever. Where they're suddenly the bad guy. It just means that you're not going to feel those human emotions, really, which is going to be catastrophic when it comes to Stefan and Caroline. So yeah, but that's it though. What she is doing is a coping mechanism for grieving, and that's it. I get why Elena was concerned for Caroline. So, and like, everyone's going to be concerned. Everyone, that's just natural. Elena was, I think, the biggest one because she picked up on the red flags, as the kids call it, in terms of, I know what you're doing. I've played this game before, and that's it. She has played this game before. When it came to her switching off her humanity for the grieving process. So, yeah. So, yeah, Caroline was. It is understandable. There is going to be that regret and all of that, sure. But I think when it comes to what outweighs more in terms of the sentiment, is it going to be the pain that Caroline is scared to embrace in regards to the death of her mom, or is it going to be regret that? Yeah, I think I think it's all about weighing in those options in terms of, okay, what's going to eat me alive more, right? It's like a lesser of two evils scenario, right? So, yeah, but that's it. I mean, it just has a very heartbreaking situation, like with Caroline's attitude and whatnot. So yeah. Um, because I mean, and it's not like Caroline was going to be upbeat the next episode or anything like that, but there is such an upbeat character when it comes to Caroline. And yeah, it's just going to be very, very. It is difficult to pick up back from that. And this is just, as far as I understand, this is just going to be I mean, to be fair, I guess that's going to be the case when it comes to all the characters switching off their humanity in some sense, but it's only going to be a temporary plaster at the end of the day. So, yeah. Now, it's all about, I would say, what kind of character is she going to become? I mean, we know that we know that there does come a lack of emotions and all of that when it comes to that humanity, but yeah, that's it though. It's not like she's going to become a blood. I mean, we can't automatically assume she's going to become a bloodthirsty monster or whatever. She's going to do all this heinous shit because you're not going to feel that guilt. As long as she keeps as long as she keeps it clean and all of that, then yeah, it would be a nice change of pace, really, because when it comes to like characters and switching off their humanity, there is going to come that no guilt situation. But I think for like Caroline, she just wants to bypass it, and I can't blame her at the end of the day for wanting to bypass the emotions because it's going to be a tragic thing to undertake and all of that. And I know this is so stupid to make a comparison about. But I remember when I lost my dog 5 years ago. It was eating me alive. The pain. It was just something that. I mean, I took a week off from recording because I was not. I had no chance of recording or whatever. Whilst I was just emotionally a wreck, and all I could just think of, like, obviously apart from I wish she was still here, but all I could just think of was just wanting to skip through the pain because it was just tearing me apart. So that's why I do get it, because and we know the connection between Caroline and Liz. They absolutely, yeah. It was a really, really welcoming relationship, a dynamic that would obviously hurt. Coming to the last episode, or coming to the entire terminal cancer scenario as a whole, because yeah, but. Yeah, it's an understandable sentiment. That's all I'm gonna say. It does suck, of course, that this is where she is resorted to. But like I said, it's just a matter of let's wait and see where things go, because yeah, it's not like that's it. She's just trying to bypass the emotions. We can't automatically assume, oh, she's going to be unhinged, isn't she? Right? I'm leaning to think she's not going to kill anyone, or she's not going to put anyone in harm's way. And yeah, it will be very interesting to see where her story does go now she's switched off the yeah. So, but yeah, like I said, I mean, it was just really, really heartbreaking, and it was a heartbreaking decision. So, yeah, but yeah, it was just really, really the funeral itself was beautiful. Caroline's singing though was just great. Just really beautiful. Yeah, I was just blown away, and it was just really heartbreaking all throughout, as you'd expect. So, Oddly enough, though, when it came to this episode, I kind of figured we'd say goodbye to Liz, funeral and whatnot, especially with the eulogy. That has to come a full circle moment, right? Yeah. But for some reason, I was expecting not to cry. I don't know why. I think it's because, okay, well, I cried hard with the last episode. No, you're crying hard with this episode. So, yeah. But no, I don't know. There was just that. There was just that thought in my head coming into this episode. So, and it was going to be sad, but I wasn't expecting, the bits of upbeatness to intertwine in this episode as well. So, because it was quite dramatic, wasn't it? When it comes to that pregnancy revelation, the engagement, yeah. Obviously, off the back of yeah, because that's it though. I was thinking, okay, it's gonna surely be intertwined and all of that. I mean, even though that the merge didn't impact, I guess Joe, considering Luke took her place. I wouldn't have been surprised if the ramifications of the merge between Luke and Kai would have impacted Joe, because it should have been you, and you got off scot-free, because the Gemini Coven is just deluded and just a bunch of bullshit. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Joe was, gonna pick up on that collateral damage, basically, because hey, you got out. No, you didn't. You got lucky, and we're gonna punish you for it, basically. I know it was out of the Coven's hands and all of that, them puking up. It was more like a reaction, but it's a thing in place, isn't it? So they still got their share of the blame. But yeah. Yeah, that's it though. I thought it was just ramification of what Kai was going through. Like, yeah. Because yeah, we had that bit where she just puked up, and then Kai just comes around and he's worse for wear. So, and then we just have that revelation, and then we have another revelation in itself where, oh, well, yeah. But it was just, that was just wild. That was just wild. Yeah. I'm happy though. Alaric deserves to be happy, but holy shit. Yeah, you got a double dose of happiness. But yeah, it was just really, really great. 92%. That's a grade in my head. Man. Great stuff, though. Yeah, I just really... And then we had, of course, in terms of... yeah, in terms of happiness, we had Bonnie back. I was so happy. I was worried when she got, when she got intertwined with the Aurora Borealis. At this time of year, at this part of the country, yeah. But because again, Bonnie just never seems to catch a bloody break on this show. So, but I guess we're already feeling like, shit and all of that when it comes to, obviously, Liz. So the writers are reluctantly giving us a freebie when it comes to Bonnie coming back. So, because that's it, though. Bonnie has so much shit in the show in terms of she never catches a break. Yeah. It's like she is just bad luck personified. So, yeah. And it was just, yeah, it was just, yeah, great to see. That hug was just beautiful. That was just a beautiful, yeah, the way that Bonnie came leaping into Damon's arms, though, was just like, would not happen in previous seasons, but Bayman, love it. And that's it, though. I'm not romantically shipping them two because, yeah, it would never happen. But you can still have friendship names, right? Yeah. But yeah, it was beautiful and it was just great. So yeah. Um. So yeah, I will say I think it is kind of weird that they had a different actor, a kid. It was eerie. A kid, someone completely different as Stefan, and yet they kept Ian as Damon. So, and that's the thing though, like, what is he supposed to be? What, 14, 15, 16, or whatever? And he still looks like they've tried to polish it up in terms of like they did the shit when it comes to Dean Winchester. When it comes to season 10, there was a flashback prior to season 1, and they kind of polished him up a bit in terms of making him look like his season 1 self. So, and that was all well and good, but yeah, they tried that, but still, I would have gone with a different actor. Just yeah, so like we would have known. But it just felt a little bit weird, so I don't know, but it was really heartbreaking seeing the regret that Damon did have play out in regards to not saying anything, and how that came full circle when it came to Liz, and yeah, just this closer was just heartbreaking. Like Goodbye Sheriff, You Will Be Missed. It was just yeah. But yeah, it was really, really heartbreaking, that funeral. So yeah. And even the talk when it came to like Stefan and Damon, about Damon admitting he failed Stefan. And not just that though, but he had that realization it wasn't about him. Which, he wanted to find the right words. And in doing so, he mistakenly put his mind focusing on what he needed to say rather than what Caroline needed to hear. Who was Liz? And that's it. So, yeah. But it was just really, really, yeah. But, yeah, and we got Tyler and Matt doing Police Academy. So, yeah. See, I do like it. However, although I feel like it's an inevitability, some point down the road, but I feel like this is just one side. This is like one tracking it, basically. Like there's no U-turn, there's no alternative routes. I feel like this is all leading to Tyler killing someone. So, yeah. I feel like this is all leading to Tyler potentially killing someone. Like I said, it was inevitably going to happen, I guess. But yeah, but I do kind of like it. I mean, it gives Matt something more noble to do than earlier this season. And plus, if it means us vibing with Matt and Tyler more, I'm down for it. But yeah, it was a powerful episode. Like I said, I understand for Carrie. I wish she didn't, and it does suck that she's chosen this option. But I mean, she's just lost her parent, and she's just lost like really a huge part of her. So, I mean, that's it though. She was so close to her mom, and when she has the option to turn off her emotions just because she doesn't want to like feel those feel those emotions, she's gonna take it, especially because considering the source of like light that she could be in terms of her attitude, and that's not happening anytime soon. Even well, it's not happening now considering the humanity switch has been flipped, but even if she didn't, yeah, so it's going to be exciting, but yeah. And let's not just forget as well about the fact that, yeah, Carrie and Liz did have a very close relationship. And those heightened emotions are going, like, it's just going to be battering her. So, yeah, I don't blame Caroline. I wish, like, I understand Elena's concerns, and I do kind of wish she didn't, but I understand at the same time. I can't exactly be like, oh, Caroline, dummy for doing that. No, that's not really a right reaction to have as well, because, she's going through this horrific grief, and again, if you've got the option to do so, she's gonna just do it, because, it is gonna be painful, and yeah, so I'm just hoping that she just doesn't go off on the deep end, because I mean that can be a case, switching off that humanity switch, yeah. But I mean, for the time being, we'll just give her the benefit of the doubt, really, and just be like, well, offer our sympathy there. That we can't exactly, or at least I can't exactly blame her. So yeah, but yeah, this was. I said I wasn't looking forward to this episode, and yeah, it's a whiplash of emotions, bawling my eyes out, my heart hurts, and yet there was so much joy as well, which is weird. Circle of life. Liz dies, and now Jo is pregnant. Yeah. Crazy world. And Mama Salvatore's back. I don't know if she's going to be the main villain as well, for these, because that's it though. I'm sure, we're not just going to see her for one time and then bye, but yeah. But you will see what happens. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right. If you want to check out more of my content, you can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!